so people will always talk about time management skills and how it can help your efficiency. And I would like to talk specifically about maybe the transition from high school to college. When you get to college, you're thrown into a lot of independence. Suddenly, you have much more free time. You spend less time in class. You have less things structured for you every day, and you have much more freedom. So that can be a good thing because you're given more choices. You don't necessarily have to go to a class that you hate. You can choose your classes. You have more time outside of those classes. So in high school, you would go to school every day. You go to 6 classes. Then you'd go to your extracurriculars or sports. Then you would eat dinner. You'd come home. You'd do your homework. Go to sleep. Repeat. And in college, it's much different. Your classes might be spread out throughout the day. You might have an hour and a half break here, another hour and a half break there. You might have practices at odd times. You might have practices. I know my friends might have rehearsal from 10 p.m. to midnight at sometimes. Very odd schedule. So I think the biggest thing for me, going from, well, essentially in high school, I didn't really have any time management skills. Honestly, I would just do the homework that was assigned to me every day. In college, you don't get those daily assignments. You don't have people telling you what you need to do every day. And some people can't handle that unless they have time management skills. So the biggest thing for me is use technology. If you don't like technology, use a planner. But plan. So if you have, I like to use Google Calendars, but you can also use a planner. So write out specifically what you're going to do each day. Try not to go back to your room because you'll end up taking a nap or sleeping or messing around or watching TV. So try to stay outside of your room as long as possible and schedule. So, okay, I have a class from 10:30 to 11:20. I got an hour and a half. I'll eat lunch and I'll study, and then I'll go straight to my next class. Don't go back to your room. Schedule in time to exercise. Put a time for bed. I know that seems weird, but you have to think about what time you're going to bed and make sure you're getting enough sleep. That's very important, and that you're scheduling time to exercise or do something physical. But I think the biggest thing for me is just to plan as much as you can and split up each day into doing little bits of everything in your life. So don't just do one day where you're doing all of one math class and the next day you're doing all of your literature class. Try to say, okay, I have a week to read this book. It's 100 pages, or it's 100 pages of reading, so I'll split it up into this amount, and then on the weekend I'll read 20 pages here, 20 pages there, split up into small chunks. Do the same thing for your other classes. And then maybe if you're into music or dance, schedule like 30 minutes or something. It's where you can just go in and dance for a little bit, go in and practice piano. A little bit every day will help you much more than doing a chunk every week or a chunk every month. That's the biggest thing for me. So plan as much as you can and split it up into small chunks.